Okay, enhancement number 2. Start right off. Step 1, insert the following new client to the clients table in the Acme database. Okay, well, when you go to the Acme database, I do not see a client table, so I think we're going to have to build one. Let's go to the SQL. We're going to make a table. We're going to call it clients. And in this clients, we're going to have a whole bunch of little row column thingies. Let's see, we're going to copy this. We're going to paste it here. Let's see, we're going to put a client ID in there. We're going to put a first name, a last name, an email, a username, a client level, and a quote. Everything looks good. Let's hit go and see what happens. Okay, it says it did it. Let's find out. I see it. It says clients right here. Okay, we're going to click on clients. We're going to say browse, client ID, first name, last name, email, username, client level, end quote. Looks good. Okay, so now we got to put some information in there. So let's go back to the SQL, delete this little thing, and then we're going to put in some Tony Stark information because Tony Stark is an awesome client. Got most of his stuff for his suit from Acme. Of course, that might not be a good thing, but we're going to find out. He seems to keep coming back. So let's see, paste. So we're going to put client ID 1, first name Tony, last name Stark, email tony@starkent.com, username I am Iron Man, the quote I am the real Iron Man. Sounds good. Let's do this thing. Hey, it looks good. Let's go browse. Looks good. Tony Stark, Iron Man, looks good. Why is it not showing up over here? I don't know. That is weird. Let's refresh this. There it is. Okay, now it's showing up over here. Sorry. I was just getting a little concerned. Okay, so we got the clients. We're going to look at this. We got the Tony Stark thing going. ID, client level says 1. Well, he's such a good customer. Let's move him up to 3. Let's go to the SQL, delete this. And we're going to update our client list. We're going to set the client level at 3, and we're going to do it on Tony's name. Let's copy this. We're going to paste this, and we're going to hit go. Turns green. Yay for us. We're going to browse, and client level 3 looks good. Okay, so step 3. We're going to leave Tony in the clients for a little while. Come to our inventory. Okay, step 3 says to change nylon rope. Let's find our nylon rope. Looks like it's number 15, nylon rope. And we need to change nylon rope to climbing rope. Okay, but if we do that, then we've got to change it here too, so it says nylon rope. Now if we do that though, we got to make sure that nylon's not in there anywhere else. Oh, there's nylon, so we got to make sure that that stays there and doesn't turn into something like climbing or rope. Even though rope would work, but climbing is the highest quality climbing. That doesn't work. So let's see what we can do. Let's see, let's go to the SQL. We're going to update the inventory. Let's see, we're going to update the inventory and say, in the inventory name, we're going to replace nylon with climbing, and in the description, we're going to replace nylon rope with climbing rope. And we're going to do it on number 15, which is the nylon rope. Let's see if we can make that not nylon rope anymore. Hey, it says climbing rope, and climbing rope, the big test. Let's see, does it still say nylon? It still says nylon. We think we did it. Okay, so step number 4. We're going to join the inventory name field from the inventory table and the category name field from the categories table to find out all the items that are in the miscellaneous category. That sounds complicated and confusing. Let's see. What did we do? Well, we selected, come on. We selected the categories from category name for the categories, the inventory name for the inventory, and we join the categories inventory tables with an inner join, which kind of keeps the information in there. And we basically said we want to find it in the miscellaneous. And no errors. Let's find out. Go. And poof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see what the instructions say. 7 records should be returned as a result of the query. So I think we did it right. Okay, number 5. Well, apparently we do not make the Koenigsegg CCX car anymore, so we've got to get that out of the inventory database. So we're going to have to delete that. Let's go to the SQL. And let's see, we're going to delete from the inventory that CCX car thingy. Let's see, delete from inventory, inventory name. It says, do we really want to delete it? Yes, we really want to delete it. So it says green. Let's go back to inventory. And I don't think it's there anymore, 6 to 8, so it's gone. And that is that for that section. Yay for us. Okay, so part 2 of Enhancement 2. See, build a database connection file, so, well, I guess so people can connect to our database. So let's see here, we go back to the NetBeans, we've got the function, we've got the server, the database user password, DSM, we've got all this fancy schmancy stuff. We've got to see if it works. Now, if it works, according to the video we were watching, it should say something like, it worked. I don't know. Let's see what it does. Okay, so let's see. We're going to run. And it says, hey, the Acme link worked successfully. So I guess that's something. So then we also had to, if it fails, make sure we've got like a 500 statement thingy with a server error. So let's test that and see what happens. See, we'll take the database name, we'll make it just ACM instead of Acme, and we'll save it, and we'll see what happens. If it all works well, it should come up with the errors thing, and let's see, run. What do you know? Came up, says server error, the server you are trying to reach suffered an oops. Okay, well that's not exactly what they wanted to see. They said the server experienced a problem. But I don't think Acme would say, sorry, the server experienced a problem. I think they'd say it suffered an oops. But that's just me. So basically, yes, the PDF thing file works. I've got the message working, so I think that is a successful part 2. I did create the video. You guys are watching it. In the same video demonstrate that errors are successfully caught. Well, guess what? That did all that. So thank you for watching. That is my Enhancement 2. I hope yours worked just as well. And I'll see you next week.